So we're shooting the campaign for Salt and Sauce and Tiger Mist today in Melbourne. I first met Stevie and Alana in Bali, I think 2 years ago now, and I was there with my friend Sahara shooting for her swimwear label, and on the last day that we were there she was shooting for Tiger Mist. So I went along with her to the shoot, and that's where I met Stevie and Alana, and they wanted to take photos of me too, so then me and Sahara sort of had a fun shoot together with the girls, and yeah, just hit it off since then.
Tiger Mist started as a clothing boutique, so we had a shop that Stevie and I worked in, and then through that we decided to make a label. So we packed our stuff off and went to Bali with nowhere that we were particularly going to start the label, but we named the first label Rise of Dawn after our mum, Dawn.
And then we, after Rise of Dawn, we started a clothing label called Billy Swim, and then we've just taken it from there. Now we're doing intimates as well.
I feel like their Stevie and Alana's brand as like a clothing label didn't so much attract me. It was just the fact that I like connected with them so well, and then through that sort of I'm just happy to like give to them and they give back to me, and that sort of like their clothes are amazing as well, but I feel like because I work with so many different clothing labels, it's like the relationships that I value more than the clothes, if that makes sense.
Funny, we're like chalk and cheese with our style. I'm quite crazy and erratic, and we'll have a million different things mixed with. Yes.
And I'm very minimalist. Yeah.
But you still both have the glitter, so
yeah. But I think that's what makes everything work, because we bring a bit of both.
I feel like Tiger Mist style reflects my own because it's fun and quirky and crazy, and they just do whatever they want and aren't affected by, you know, barriers or any of that sort of stuff.
For me, most of it comes from travelling and from music festivals. Last year, from my trip to Burning Man, is where I sort of drew a lot of the inspiration for face paints.
I draw a lot of my inspiration from like higher-end labels, and I think that's why it works with the two of us, because we've got the festival kind of vibe, and then we've also got, you know, the higher-end kind of looks and things, and between the two of us, it just works.
I feel very inspired by what Stevie and Alana have done with their brand, because they've started all their own little brands like within Tiger Mist, which I think is really cool, because there's so many different, there's like sort of a festival-y type brand, and then there's swim, and there's underwear, and there's just so many different things that you can do and branch out into and target all these different audiences. So yeah, that's inspiring for me to see how they've managed to cover all the categories.